If you would like to wake up to your manifestation and have all your desires happen overnight, you need to watch this video until the very end, and let me explain why. In this video, I intend to explain why we can actually wake up to our desire, and more importantly, how you can be someone that makes it happen. And I'm actually going to be going off of my own experiences using my own specific person journey and that of stories of people that I have worked with. So if you're ready to beat the manifestation game and wake up to your desire by tomorrow morning, keep watching. I look forward to this video. But hi everyone, my name is Matthew, and from here on out, I am going to be your personal manifestation coach. I show up 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to give you the best, most clear, and in-depth manifestation explanations, information, and advice to help you become the master manifester you truly desire to be. So if that's something that you're interested in from this moment forward, be sure to be subscribed to this channel, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos, and like this video if you end up enjoying it, because it really helps the algorithm. But now, let's jump in. So why can we manifest overnight or wake up to our desire? The thing that many of you are doing wrong, myself included when I was on my journey, is looking at time as a negative factor when it comes to the subconscious mind. Many of you look at it as in, what if I do the work for X amount of time, but no result? What if I've been doing the work for X amount of time, but no result? What if it's been X amount of time since we spoke, or X amount of time since I've been jobless? Whatever it is, there's always that what if, insert time concern. But what we need to remember is that your subconscious mind does not understand that the past, present, and future are separate entities. If you are thinking of something in the past and attaching some feeling toward it, the subconscious mind assumes it's happening now and then creates more of it. Same thing with things of the future. If you're fearing an outcome and attaching a feeling towards it on a consistent basis, your subconscious mind thinks it's happening now and creates it. But the same is also true for good things. If you're thinking of something that would be a future event, but you're attaching a feeling toward it, thinking of it, subconscious mind assumes it's happening now and creates it. Now, why can we use this as a good thing? Because your subconscious mind does not understand that past, present, and future are separate entities, that means the next moment could be the moment that you have your desire. Many of you are looking at it as in, what if it's been X amount of time? But let's reframe that and think, because time is irrelevant to the subconscious mind, every next moment that you experience could be the time that your subconscious mind brings you your desire. Now, the reason why I have stated overnight or waking up to it is because when you are asleep, you are operating purely subconsciously. Assuming you are feeding your subconscious mind the desired story, that is anywhere between 6 to 9 hours, depending on your sleep, that you are giving your subconscious mind to get working without your conscious interruptions of fear, doubt, attachment, things that could potentially delay it. So while yes, you could click off this video right now and have a text, and that kind of thing has actually happened. I've worked with clients who have had texts in the middle of our sessions and things like that. But because you have that time overnight, that is an extremely long amount of time for your subconscious mind to build things together without you interrupting it. Therefore, in my opinion, it's quite a reliable time to experience a manifestation, as confirmed by my own experiences. Now, I'm not going to bore you to death with it because I've told this story a million times, but I woke up to a call from my specific person, who is now still currently my partner, wanting to reconcile. Admittedly, I missed her call, but I called her back and the bridge continued to play out. But leading up to that, there was no signs, there was no movement, there was no evidence that we even knew each other existed, if you were to see how I was operating at least, because I had turned myself away from the 3D and gone inward. And yet with all of that evidence that nothing was happening, I continued to go to sleep in the state of having my desire. One day I woke up with the missed call. The rest was history. And I honestly chalk it up to the fact that it was just a long time without me having to deal with my thoughts, my fears, my feelings, and any of that stuff, allowing the subconscious mind to get to work with the story that I had been feeding it leading up to that point. So while I could title this video, Your Manifestation Can Happen the Next Moment of Any Single Moment of Your Life, I like to say by morning or overnight because I think that is a very, very reliable time. Now, how can we actually make this work for us? Well, the advice that you would have heard probably before, try to fall asleep in the state of your desired outcome, is by far the most ideal way to make use of this overnight stuff. Definitely not the only way, but ideal. Doesn't matter how you do it, visualizing, inner conversations, scripting before bed and holding the feeling of whatever you scripted, affirming, going as far as the state akin to sleep, does not matter. The aim is to simply create internally the consciousness of having that which you desire to have as the last thing that you have in mind. This will give your subconscious mind that story to churn away at overnight without any interruptions. And chances are, assuming you've done it correctly and you're doing it consistently as well, if you've been thinking like absolute crap leading up to this, I wouldn't say if you don't receive it by morning, then you should throw everything out the window. We have to work with the process as well. But assuming you've been consistent and assuming you're staying true to this process of falling asleep to it, the likelihood of you waking up with some form of result is extremely high, especially when coupled with that consistency. But the why this works is because your subconscious mind can get to work without you getting in the way constantly with a new state of consciousness that you are feeding upon it. If you do a really great affirmation session in the morning, 10 minutes, but then after half an hour, you're checking your phone like, where's this message? Where's this message? Where's this message? You've given it a new state of consciousness, a new story. It has to take that in as well. Or at least it's going to be aided in what it takes in. So by having this overnight time as the reliable time of the subconscious mind getting to work, there's no interruptions, therefore higher likelihood of success by morning. How we can make this work for us is, of course, continue to be consistent with your mental diet during the day and all of the stuff that you do. But I would highly recommend, as best as possible, falling asleep to the state of having your desire. That way you feed your subconscious mind the desired story as the last thing, giving it all night to sort of get churning away in the little cauldron of reality, allowing you to wake up to your desire. But I really hope this video has helped, mostly just an explanation as to why your thing can happen overnight. But I will reiterate, it can happen any moment. Because the subconscious mind doesn't look at what is when creating reality, it only looks at what you're feeding it. It does not matter how far left something may be, any moment could be the right turn. It doesn't matter how, quote unquote, destroyed the reality is or how opposite everything is and all of this kind of stuff. Any moment could be the switch around. I heard nothing from Katie whatsoever, still managed to get that result. Now, those are just my experiences, but please don't take it from me. There are going to be plenty of success stories out there and people in comment sections that will tell you their story as how it seemed like nothing was happening and then all of a sudden it was there. So I really hope this video has helped. I hope it's given you a good understanding as to why things can happen instantly / more reliably overnight. And I really hope it's given you an idea of how you can go forward, ensuring that you can make it happen overnight. Because I'm no different from you, I'm no more special than you are. If I could wake up to multiple desires purely just by falling asleep to it and keeping a good mental diet leading up to it, so can you. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop me a like and a comment to let me know, and it really helps the algorithm and pushes it out to more people. As I mentioned at the beginning, subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon because you don't want to miss any videos that could change your life. And if you want some one-to-one help tailored to your specific situation, down below in the comments section and the description are the links to my services where I can help you with just that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.